Good morning, my front wheel skids. Tottenham Hotspur. Come on, you Spurs. England women's team. Talking of the England women's team, call me Rolf, but I'd like to see the after celebrations in the shower room, to be honest with you. That's as far as women's football goes for me. I've tried to get into women's football, but they won't have me. Maybe I should do that transgendered thing. You never know. Anyway, I was going to say, I've done a couple of negative videos over the last couple of days. It don't feel right doing negative videos when you support a team. But the reality of supporting a football team, sometimes you've got to look at reality and what's going on and think to yourself, something just ain't right. Something just ain't right with Daniel Levy and the board and the transfer market. I done deep analysis yesterday and a good bit of research, and it looks to me like LJ on LJ Spurs chat done. We must have had exactly the same thought to look at the finances and stuff. His figures differed from mine. I went for the old company's ass and looked at company's ass figures, comparing and looking at Liverpool company's ass and all the other football clubs company's asses, where you can get their financial reports and bits and pieces. I didn't bother with third party sources because that's not my cup of tea. It's all conjecture and rumours. And just as I say that, the cunt goes and fucking blows up his fucking tyre. Do you know what? You drive through the middle of France, go and get yourself a good set of tyres, for fuck's sake, you cheapskate fucking French bastard. You know what I mean? I'll pause it a second and wait. While he pumps up probably fucking every tyre. Right, I'm back with you. How can I go from tyres back to football? Well, he should have got himself a decent set of Continentals, shouldn't he? Same as Daniel Levy should have got himself a decent set of Continentals. Here we go. Back to football. And, dirty cunts. Dirty wasn't, but hold on, I was going to go and beat the cunt up. Mate. Geezer looked a bit big. He had a couple of geezers with him as well, so I thought, you know what, keep it on the down low. I come in, I'm on holiday. What's the point of being angry? You shouldn't have bought yourself any part worn shit, should you? You buy part worn and all you do is pump it up. It's a bit like Daniel Levy, isn't it? Last year, part worn players. That's what we've got. We've got youth and part worn. And it's time to bring in some totally different. Like, we've got Thomas Frank, and what was the point of getting rid of Ange? Someone tell me the point of getting rid of Ange, because I can't see the point of getting rid of Ange now if the transfer window ain't backed. Fucking hell. Blow the trumpet, Johnny. Someone blow the trumpet. Well, what was the point of getting rid of Ange? He was stuck again. Same manager, different manager, sorry, and the same transfers, the same situation. I'm not understanding. Like the previous seasons, I must have about 150 videos from the season where we started with Ange, are all privated. So that's like 9 months worth of videos where I just couldn't see the point of playing the Premiership with Ange. Got to a point where I thought, no. My little girl said to me, just, we're Tottenham fans, win, lose or draw, Dad, just support them pure. About 6 months prior to another content creator just being more positive. And it's disheartening when people say to you, oh, it's disheartening when other content creators screw the algorithm over and traffic funnel. Well, we've just been funneled by Levy, good and proper, haven't we? And everyone's happy with the Bill Nicholson Gates. Oh, go and get your photo took. Go get your photo took, you mugs. The people who support Levy need their fucking brains tested. That's for sure. You can't support this football club and be positive anymore, can you? It's pointless. It is absolutely pointless. As I said in one of my other videos about the protesters, protest now. It's as good as time as any to protest. Will you see them protest now? Probably not. Probably not. As I said before, they'll only protest a certain part of the season. The end. I got a subscriber, I don't know whether it's a subscriber or a viewer, that said, why don't you set up your own protest? I did have a channel, a protest channel. There's about 30 or 40 people subscribed. No, about 30 people subscribed to it straight off, all WhatsApp content creators. And then I started getting private messages through. It's not worth you starting up a protest channel because so and so's going to do it. Another content creator's going to do it. Then the actual content creator messaged me and said, oh, don't worry about the protest, it's all underhand. They've got it all under control. They will do it. They ain't doing it. Categorically, you ain't doing it. You should all be protesting now. We're all so many different content creators in the past week. From one thing we've all got in common: LJ, Football Heritage, Sava, everybody, Hotspur Hippie, Hotspurwood, all dislike Daniel Levy. But there's a divide in YouTube where obviously the way they go about YouTube and the way other channels go about YouTube, there's a divide. But we've all got the same principles about Daniel Levy and probably about the football as well. All got probably the similar opinions. Funny old world, the Spurs. That's what I was saying. It's a funny old world, the Spurs community, isn't it? The organic creators versus the artificial entertainment system, but yet we've all got similar outlooks on Spurs and the way we do things. Principles and integrity is probably one of the divides. Integrity in business, well, there ain't none, is there? Anyway, let's get talking about Spurs again. I should have done this live really, but data allowances and being in France, I could have invited a few different people with a few different opinions. Maybe we could have turned it into a good old live, couldn't we? But nothing's changed. We got given the Bill Nicholson Gates as an afterthought, and what you got, a big poster behind it. And at the minute we've got Ledley King in Hong Kong promoting being dog friendly. Don't cook them. play with them. Oh, do you know what? I've had enough of you can't say this, you can't say that, you can't say whatever on YouTube. I'll just say it how it is. It's a fiasco, isn't it? The PR team at Spurs are absolutely brilliant at bigging up the club. They big up the club so much that they have got so many global branded tourist fans coming in. Another guy in the comment section has put, might as well get yourself an 80-inch TV with surround sound because it's a better atmosphere than it is at the stadium. I've already done that myself a good few seasons ago. It is for a working class, or what do you call working class now in Britain? Plumber. I don't see how a plumber can go to work and earn £1,000 a week and then take out of his wages 2/10 of it just to go football, especially the cost of living in the surrounding areas. And the ones further away have got to pay more. I was talking in my video the other day about it costs 20 odd quid to go to Spurs from where I live. I mean, Mrs. categorically said, no, on a weekend, mate, you're paying £32, so it's £32. So even extra costs for me. I didn't appreciate the value of a train ticket. For them, what they got, put 50 quid of diesel in their car to park 4 miles away. Then they can't drink, so they have something to eat and take their kid along. That's twice that. You're still bouncing it up, aren't you, at Tottenham? Mate, where's it come to? We've just come off the elation of winning the cup for the first time in donkeys. Oh, talking of donkeys, there was another subscriber that come over with the parasocial lot. That said about I'm not Cockney. Gertcha, you silly bastard, mate. What can you argue to that? I'm not even going to go through the rigmaroles of anything else other than to say, get knotted, mate. Go and watch your channels. What you go and watch, you fucking mong. So there's a few subscribers who have written nice things and agree and disagree in a nice way. It's a shame you get the orchestrated trolls, isn't it? From the parasocial parasites of YouTube. But hey-ho, you know what I mean? We're all fighting against capitalism in our own way, aren't we? And the protests should fight against Daniel Levy as soon as they land back from their pre-season. Get your banners out, go down to the training ground, have a proper effing moan about it. I think that's the only way we're going to get sorted at Tottenham, is for everyone to continually moan and continually, as what Lou says on his channel, don't sit your ass on the seats for 15 minutes, 20 minutes. And when you go off at half time, don't come back. Even if you've won a cup, don't go back. Have your principles, have your integrity. He's took your principles, Daniel Levy, and your integrity, and he's laughing with them because he's got no principles and he's got no integrity. In fact, a lot of people do that in this life. Try and back you in a corner because you've got integrity, because you've got principles. And they just screwed us over. And once he kept the pricing tickets, he's laughing at you. He's kept the pricing tickets at the same level. But he ain't, is he? Not in reality. He's put a beer up. The food's going to go up. Everything's going to go up. It's just going to be blindsight. He's just going to fucking gaslight you. Gaslight Hotspur FC. And yet, what cracks me up is you've got all these the mouthy footballers who could have had a mouth, ex-Spurs players, now all ambassadors for Spurs. Well, how much do you get paid for that? We're paying for them now. If we ain't playing for the new players, we're paying for the ambassadors of Spurs at the minute. Do you know what? I can go without a good few seasons without seeing Ledley King, Ozzy, Perryman. If it meant putting the wages towards proper players. You're being gaslit on the football shirt front. Like what LJ said, you might as well go and buy the H-Gate one. You know what I mean? Instead of giving that geezer the money. There's another content creator who says exactly the same thing. He won't set his foot into the new stadium, but he has. I can categorically say since the days of Sugar, I don't think a lot of the old Youth Army have set foot back into the stadium just out of integrity and principles. And this is where the new fans have all took their places. And a lot of these new fans, they're like bargain basement fans, aren't they? You know, they cheer at mediocrity. How can you cheer at mediocrity? I've even had content creators fucking whinging to me, I'm not going no more, I'm not going, I've got a season ticket. A great big content creator moaned at me once before a show, I'm not going no more, I ain't going. And then a couple of months later, he's still using his season ticket. Integrity and principles. You say something, you live by it. Tottenham, mate, we don't live by nothing, do we? You wonder why I'm sitting here on holiday waiting. I'm waiting for the sun to come out. That's why I've got a free half hour to do a video. No thumbnail, no description. I'll just chuck it out there, see what people make of it all. But the pre-season, is what I said in my last video, it don't mean nothing to me, the pre-season, one bit. Not because I don't like watching the Spurs play. It's because it's the same. It's one big PR stunt. The pre-season now has turned into PR stunt FC. Where we could have a good pre-season and get players in and transfers in and get minutes in their legs. Now it's just turned into one big PR function. Oh, we'll go on holiday. We'll go on holiday. Don't forget to take your pillow, James, and have a little sleep on the flight. And we'll get used to mediocrity again this season, because there's so many content creators who are thinking along this line. It is unbelievable this morning how I woke up. I've done my video, and all of a sudden I've watched LJ's video talking about near enough the same thing. Then watched Hotspur Rippy's video talking about the same thing. I didn't have no data allowance the last couple of days, so I haven't been able to search YouTube. But today, Johnny paid his bill. And I've seen a lot of other content creators talking about it. So unbeknownst to me, everyone's talking about it, and yet I did smoke that down to the butt, like my missus keeps pointing out to me. It's because I forget why I'm talking. And, mate, it's not even a divided fan base no more, is it? We're all thinking along the same lines. Perhaps that Europa Cup winning moment has made us all think, because that weren't a good game, was it? If you look at the reality of it and look at it again, scrappy, and we was lucky. But we won it. But in hindsight, We didn't deserve it. We won it, but we didn't deserve it. Nor did Man U. They didn't deserve it either. With the fucking season that they've had. None of us deserved it, but someone had to be the winner. And it just so happens we was lucky. We got dealt an hand that we've never been dealt before. Not for years. One stroke of luck. I reckon that's going to be our only stroke of luck for the next couple of years now. Especially like we've got a new manager. We're all supposed to say, oh yeah, we'll get behind him. We'll get behind him. It's a shame the board and chairman don't. You know, it's just another turnover, another manager. How long do you really give Thomas Frank? I said to my missus, how long do you give him in the job? 2 years, 3 years? I think I'll give him 16 months from today. And then he'd be gone. Why? Because it's Daniel Levy. I'll give him till next. If he's the manager next season, I'll be highly surprised. Highly surprised. And if we have got him till next season, he'll go to Christmas after. You know that. I know that. We all know that. It's disheartening, isn't it? You've got all the Arsenal people having a moan. But Arteta, the manager, is an ideal fit for Tottenham. You know, ain't won nothing, but just kept enough to get the money in. Just kept enough in Champions League to keep it rolling over. It's a sick joke, isn't it? But that's all the manager, that's all the chairmans want. That's all the football clubs want at the minute. They want to be in that little top section. They don't want to win too much and they don't want to lose too much. They just want to be in that top section to get the money rolling in. The revenue, the profits. Lou said we're not allowed to spend because we're not allowed to spend the profits off the gates for all the NFL games and the pop stars and everything else. We're not allowed to spend that money. Where did the Kane money go? Where did the European champions money go? If we're paying off, well, it's all being funneled, isn't it? That's another thing that's being funneled. It's being funneled into profit, paying silly bollocks off. Thanks for the cup. There's your 10 mil. Then we've had to get a new manager in. That's cost even more money. Mate, might as well just kept Ange. Might as well kept silly bollocks. And just backed him. At least he knew the team. At least he knew the structure of Tottenham after a couple of fucking seasons. Even if you didn't like him, you might as well have kept him. You know, we might have been, we might have actually done something this year. We might have actually concentrated on the league rather than a cup. Then that way you could have said, oh look, I got really good in the league and I got a cup. But season 3 is always better than season 2. Right. Okay. I don't really go for films because Rocky 1 was better than Rocky 3, wasn't it? Smokey and the Bandit 1 was better than Smokey and the Bandit 3. Star Wars was always better than Return of the Jedi. We can go on. Godfather was always better than Godfather 3. We can go on with a trilogy of films, can't we? And number 1's always better. So that analogy, thank you, Ange, but you ain't here. Walking Dead, season 1, season 3. We go on a TV series now, can't we? We're better off having a TV series, YouTube channel, and film channel, and music channel, rather than Tottenham Hotspur at the minute. It's just so negative. Anyway, roll on the season. That first game's going to be make or break for toxicity on YouTube, isn't it? Oh, I can hear them now, can't you? I can hear all the big channels now. The first 3 games of the season. Oh, please God, we win. We don't have to listen to them. Baked potato.